Youth Citizenship Awards event. We are thrilled to see all of you in person and to welcome you back to honoring our fabulous District 11 students here with us tonight. My name is Sherry Callback. I am the interim deputy superintendent for Colorado Springs School District 11, and I'm thrilled to be here with you this evening. I'd like to introduce a few of our guests this evening. Dr. Gleditch, our interim superintendent, may be with us somewhere. I have to apologize with the lights. I can see about the front row and not much beyond that. So if I mention you, you might just wave. Let us know who you are. We're also happy to welcome two of our Board of Education directors. Director Mel Packham and Director Bankus are both with us this evening. Welcome. And of course, any other board members who might be in attendance with us this evening. I'd also like to welcome Ms. Gina Hayden, who is the president of the North Colorado Springs Rotary. Again, welcome. We are glad that all of you are here with us this evening. At this time, if you would please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You actually may want to stay standing as I introduce and welcome the Jack Swigert Aerospace Academy Choir under the direction of Raquel Vasquez and accompanied by Cara Iverson. They will be joining us to sing the Star-Spangled Banner. Come on up. Thank you. You may be seated. We are pleased that the Swigert Choir has a second song for us this evening, so we're happy to hear them perform River Song. I'll share a big thank you for the Jack Swigert Aerospace Academy Choir, directed by Raquel Vasquez and accompanied by Cara Iverson. From all of us, nice job. Thank you. Again, we'd like to thank all of you, family members, students, and our middle school staffs for being here with us this evening. At this time, it gives me great pleasure to introduce our keynote speaker for this evening, Ms. Levine Koshna, who is an MD candidate at the University of Colorado School of Medicine and a very proud D11 alumnus, and I have to add this in there, Levine, a former student of mine. So I am thrilled and proud to introduce Ms. Koshna to us.
Well, hello everybody, good evening. Wow, let me tell you, I am horribly underdressed for this in my scrubs after a 13-hour day at the hospital. You all look fantastic. Congratulations once again. I think we should clap for you all. It's really refreshing to be in a room full of brilliant young professionals. It makes me really excited to hopefully work with you guys one day in society as our community continues to bolster. I guess I can quickly introduce myself. My name is Levine Koshna. Thanks, Ms. Callback, for introducing me. I had the pleasure of having her as my middle school principal, and 11 years ago, I actually was sitting in your seat winning this award. So this is like a really full circle moment for me. Thank you for letting me share it with you. I am currently in medical school in my 3rd year at the University of Colorado School of Medicine. I'm doing my clinical rotations here in Colorado Springs, so I was at Memorial Hospital today. Very hometown vibes, and I love that so much. I may not have recognized in your shoes how monumental this award actually was, but to be named Colorado Youth Citizens is actually huge. I think it framed my thinking for the next, here we are, 11 years, and hopefully the future. I feel like I'm a productive member of this society, and I think you all should too. If you don't feel it already, which you probably don't, because I didn't feel it either, you definitely will in the future. When I started high school at Mitchell High School, I learned a lot about college and all the exciting things that it was going to entail and what I had to look forward to. But I also learned that it was gonna cost money, which I know the parents are probably like, yep, if college is in your future, yeah, it's gonna cost money. And I had no idea how to pay for that. My parents and I immigrated from Kurdistan, the northern region of Iraq, and had no idea that college costed money. So I went into a little bit of a freak out my freshman year thinking, well, I wanna go to college, how can I afford that? But I had a village of people supporting me, a lot of familiar faces in here, from teachers and faculty and counselors and all types of people who were just sitting by my side, rooting for me and cheering me on, because I showed determination like you all are right now. And again, I didn't really realize it in the moment, but once you show that you're a little bit passionate about something, there are a lot of people willing to back you up and push you to success. So my teachers saw my passion and my inspiration and were like, you know what, we're gonna make this happen. And they were all the ones who propelled me into getting a full ride scholarship through the Betcher Foundation to any college in Colorado, which was incredible. A huge trajectory change in my life. I was guaranteed to go to college now, and I didn't have to really worry about how I was going to fund it or what that was going to do for my parents and my family of 6. I have 3 younger siblings. It's crazy, I know. Some of you may relate. So when I got to the opportunity of picking a school, a lot of people were like, well, Levine, go for the big ticket items, go for the most expensive private school that you can find in Colorado, which is probably a tie between Colorado College and the University of Denver. We don't need to talk about school names right now. I went and checked them out. I was really lucky enough to have applied to a lot of them because, again, my counselors and my teachers and my village really cheered me on to do so. And so I got accepted into all of these schools, and for some reason, I didn't pick the big ticket schools. I mean, everybody's like, why not go for the prestige and the honor and go for the most expensive school? I ended up going to school right in our backyard at UCCS, which is a really, really cheap state school. A lot of people wouldn't take a full ride scholarship there, but I did. Now you're probably like, okay, Levine, what's important about that for us as middle schoolers who have like a whole bunch of other things going on? Well, I'm hoping that this will kind of get you thinking about what's really important. Big names, big titles, dollar signs, none of that matters. It's all about your opportunity and your willingness to make things happen. So when I went to UCCS, I was just thrown into this awesome new environment, a campus that was pretty brand new, growing. I mean, they're still making buildings down there. I had no idea. I was in Denver for 2 years, so I came back and I was like, wow, Colorado Springs looks different. It's a growing campus. Why not infiltrate yourself into something that's growing and be a part of it? And I say this for anything in life, right? Like, you want to be able to contribute what you have to make your mark, right? Or learn from it, grow from it, develop from it, rather than trying to mold into something that's already been there. And I say this because you guys have the capacity to do that. I know you guys are all brilliant. It doesn't take anybody to be sitting in these seats, right? With all these cheerleaders here, all this faculty and staff taking their Monday evening to put this beautiful production together, it's because they believe in you. It's because they know that you're capable of fantastic things, great things that are gonna make all of our lives in the future a lot cooler. That's because of you, your creativity, your inspiration, your resilience, anything that you're capable of doing, and I encourage you to channel that. If you have a wild idea for a project that you can bring in, I don't know, to the Colorado Springs community, maybe you get high schoolers together and you guys wanna have like a fair that raises money for charity. I don't know. I know you guys have the bright ideas. Why not go ahead and do that? Because you're capable of doing so. You all are these brilliant minds that can collaborate together and try new things. Are you interested in learning a language? Absolutely pick it up. Pick up a book about it. Why not? Because you're capable of doing so. I tell you this not to get stuck in one way, because I know that you can do so much more. And that if you have an ounce of excitement, find some people who have that same amount of excitement and start collaborating. Life is so cool when you're part of an awesome team, and I know that you'll find your teammates. They might be the ones right here, sitting right next to you, also getting this award. I know some of my greatest friends were also in the same position as me. Or they might be people that you cross paths with later. Or they might be your family, the communities you're a part of, the jobs you'll have in high school and college. Who knows what it'll entail? Just recognize that whatever pool that you're in, you choose to make it the very best way for you to succeed. Because again, you're in complete control of what you can do and in complete control of what our future is gonna look like as citizens of your society. Once again, I'm really so proud of you all. I was so excited to be asked to talk to you all because this is so refreshing to me. I mean, I'm only like 10 or 11 years older than you, so one day we're gonna work together. We're gonna be in this society together, thriving, creating a community that's just going to be excellent. And I see it because there's excellence in front of me. Thank you again for letting me come in with my gross scrubs when you all look so fantastic, when you all are here with pride and excitement and people rooting you on. I am honored to be a part of you, and I congratulate you once more for this incredible achievement. Best of luck with everything coming forward, and I hope to see you all in the future. A clap for you all, not for me.
That was great. I appreciate it. You want to hold my mic? Please do. Thanks again, soon to be Dr. Koshna and D11 alumnus. I'd like to take just a moment to tell you a little bit about the history of the Colorado Youth Citizenship Awards. For the past 37 years, a group of dedicated volunteers and sponsors have worked to recognize our outstanding middle school students in District 11. Mr. Arvel Ricketts, Maxine Glaskin, Dr. V.F. Chuck Lacey, Dr. Maureen Lacey, and Dr. James Eitel, all former members of District 11, founded the program. Over the years, many have worked to continue this recognition of our future exceptional citizens. The idea for the award originated with Charles Lurch, an engineer and founder of Lurch Bates and Associates. Mr. Lurch was long interested in the public school system and sought to make teachers and students aware of the importance of good citizenship to the survival and fulfillment of the democratic concept of government. This led to the establishment of the state awards, which were funded by Mr. Lurch and recognized teachers and students in Denver, Colorado Springs, and Pueblo. Today, several supporting organizations fund the awards. Since 1984, when District 11 joined this organization, we have recognized students who demonstrate outstanding citizenship and responsibility to the community through their service with a recognition ceremony. The program has grown from the original 28 students honored from 9 junior high schools to today honoring 42 students from 11 middle schools. Each District 11 school may nominate up to 5 students, with 2 being chosen as district winners and 3 selected as school winners. The North Colorado Springs Rotary, retired teachers, and members of the CYCA committee judge the applications. And as someone who sat in on that judging, these applications are fierce. Students put a lot into these. The district winners receive a certificate and a check for $100, and the school winners receive a certificate and a check for $50. The North Colorado Springs Rotary and the District 11 middle schools fund these awards. At this time, I'd like to invite Gina Hayden from North Colorado Springs Rotary to join me on stage, and any members of the CYCA committee for the presentation of awards. Well, it might just be me tonight. Then at this time, I'd like to ask Mr. Richard Moothart, Assistant Principal at Achieve, to honor the CYCA recipients from Achieve. And as Mr. Moothart is making his way up here, student winners, I'd like to point out to you, you'll see it when you come up here, there is an X in masking tape on the floor right over by where I'm pointing. When you're up here, my guess is that you have some family members here tonight who would probably like a nice picture of you smiling. If you stand on that masking tape X, it will put you in a great place for that picture, both from your parents and from Life Touch, who's one of our sponsors this evening. So Mr. Moothart, come on up, and I will turn it to you for the Achieve winners.
Thank you, Mrs. Callback. So for the Achieve winners, like mentioned before, we have 2 district winners and 3 school winners. Our first district winner is Josiah Ruiz. Stand up. Josiah says, "My dad works for Comcast Xfinity, and every year we have a 2-day community cleaning event. We go around to schools and local community centers and clean the grounds of trash and plant trees and flowers." Our next district winner is Adriana Dixon. Adriana says, "My family and I have been walk coordinators for the Angelman Syndrome Foundation. During this, I have helped raise money for getting things for the silent auction baskets and getting bids while they are walking." Our school winners, Alyssa Smith. Alyssa says, "I help cook dinner for the El Paso County K-9 team and trainers at Christmas Eve or Christmas time. I want to see men and women know how much we appreciate their service to us. I want to be a K-9 officer and help keep my community safe. Our next school winner is Jalissa Mercedes. Jalissa says, one way I've helped the community is by making cards for veterans on Veterans Day. Many of my family members have served in the military. I hope that by doing paper cards and coloring them will brighten their day. And our final school winner is Annie Shepard. Annie says, at my previous middle school, I went to the local daycare and helped the workers with the children. I helped the kids get less energy before nap time, which obviously was very helpful.
Next up, I'd like to ask Mr. Ken Miller, principal of Galileo School of Math and Science, to the stage to honor Galileo's winners.
Thank you, Ms. Callback. Good evening, everyone. I am the proud principal of Galileo School of Math and Science, and I am representing Galileo along with our school counselors, Ms. Neely and Ms. Garman, and our future leaders of Colorado Springs and Colorado. I'd first like to invite up one of our district winners, Daria Heim. Each year, Daria participates in a fundraiser that raises money for sick children. Daria makes art that gets sold at a benefit fundraiser to help the CHIP clinic at Children's Hospital. It not only helps children, but making art is one of Daria's favorite things to do. Thank you, Daria. Next district winner, Ibrahim Omari. Ibrahim's a part of Guardians of Palmer Park. It's a nonprofit that makes Palmer Park clean for the community and helps keep its uniqueness beautiful. His family went there September 11th and picked up trash from the various trails. Thank you. All right, our first school winner, Adam Altman. Autumn has decided to commit acts of kindness that include picking up trash, bringing lost animals home, and helping her elderly neighbor. While picking up trash, Autumn makes an effort to bring global warming down. Autumn writes for the school paper and informs students about a series of topics, including entertainment. Thanks, Autumn. Next winner, school winner, Ayana Stevens. You're a good kid, you're good. Ayana participates in a nonprofit called Girls on the Run, which promotes girl empowerment by teaching life skills through lessons in running. She has run a 5K 3 years in a row to encourage girls to participate. Thank you. And our last school winner, Johnny Vasquez. Cool, man. For one of Johnny's community service projects, he helped cut weeds for his 89-year-old great-grandmother and her friends. John decided to do this because the weeds were 3 feet tall and because he loves his great-grandmother and her friends. Love it. Thanks, man. Thank you.
Thanks, Mr. Miller. Next up, I would like to bring Chris Cartwright Martin, counselor at Holmes Middle School, to the stage to recognize our Holmes winners.
Hello. All right, so we have our district winner, Eliza Lauritsen. The summer after my 6th grade year, I planted and cared for an approximately 250 square foot city flower bed near a popular skate park. Over the course of this project, the lot transformed from a weedy mess to a beautiful city corner that the community could be proud of. All right, district winner, Mackenzie Helton. Dancing on St. Patrick's Day is my favorite way to volunteer and give back to my community. Every year we go to nursing homes and schools to dance and bring smiles to people's faces. All right, and our school winner, Emma Griffin. As a safety patrol in elementary school, I made a difference because I got to know everyone and made friends with most. To be in safety patrol, you must keep up good grades and have great behavior.
And next, I'd like to welcome to the stage Mr. Joyner, principal at Jenkins Middle School, to honor CYCA recipients from Jenkins.
All right, very good. Our first district winner is Sophia Melpackham. Sophia has served on student council for all 3 years, helping with many events, including organizing Teacher Appreciation Week and encouraging participation in the Harvest of Love food drive. She is an active member of NJHS, Web, and the Jenkins Forensics team. She is responsible for the daily morning announcements at school, and she promotes school spirit. Congratulations to Sophia. Our next district winner from Jenkins is Tanner Merrifield. Tanner is editor-in-chief for the school yearbook and is responsible for overseeing the completion of all elements of the book. As a member of NJHS, hey man, don't be going anywhere yet. He made Thanksgiving cards for people in nursing homes, sold items for fundraising events, and volunteered at Edison Elementary School. Tanner also is active in Web and serves as a peer tutor. Congratulations to Tanner. And now for our school winners. Please welcome Kaylee Padden. Kaylee started a math club at Jenkins, which is both entertaining and engaging for all kids. She organizes the meetings and uses teaching skills to make it a fun activity. She is active in NJHS activities, which also include making Thanksgiving cards for senior living homes. Kaylee has a passion for horseback riding and has participated in many horse shows. She is responsible for the care of her own horse. She plays the trumpet in the school band and has developed a love of drumming through Let's Jam. Way to go, Kaylee. Our next school winner is Caitlin Barber. Caitlin is co-president for Student Council. She helps plan spirit weeks, food drives, and activities that recognize the school staff. She enjoys volunteering at elementary school events and organizing food and handing out food to needy families. She is active in chess club and is committed to helping create a good yearbook for Jenkins students. And our final school winner is George Miller. As part of a GT project called Genius Hour, George researched the causes of homelessness and the correlation with mental and physical illness. He hosted a fundraiser that students contributed over $200 to help those less fortunate. George was the recipient of the PTA Legacy Award for Academic Excellence and Good Citizenship. He is active in NJHS and has helped with activities at Martinez and Freedom Elementary Schools. Congratulations to George.
And I'd like to bring Ms. Leah Segura, principal at Mann Middle School, to the stage to honor Mann's recipients.
Thank you. Our district winner, our first winner, is Brock Tippy. One of my favorite community service events was when I dressed up in the inflatable banana suit for a hallway trick-or-treat event for the kids in the community. I am also a web leader working with 6th graders. Our next district winner is Sierra Brenneman. I stand up for the flag and Pledge of Allegiance because America shaped me into the person I am. America has protected me and taught me to stand up for what I believe in, whether that means my religion, race, gender, or culture. Our first school winner is Lyric Anger. My community service project involved painting art in the Conejos neighborhood. It was fun to make art for people in that neighborhood, and it ended up a masterpiece that I will always be able to look at when we drive by. Our second school winner is Gavin Clubs. I have shown reliability, acceptance of responsibility, and respect for and support for friends, family, and strangers. I have helped the elderly with their groceries and helped with several projects in their yards.
And next, I'd like to welcome Mr. Justin Wycombe, Assistant Principal at North Middle School, to honor our North recipients.
All right, first I would like to introduce our first district winner, Greta Kelly. Greta demonstrates responsibility in many ways, taking care of their neighbor's cats, another neighbor's chickens, babysit and entertain younger children by having a summer camp with 6 neighborhood kids. All right, the next district winner from North is Ati Maro. Being part of NJHS as president has given her the chance to work and help the community. I was able to organize a trunk or treat with my fellow NJHS members, and I saw many parents in the community by doing this. Our first school winner, Reagan Corey. I have learned that you can't change your own opinion to make other people like you better or because you look up to them. People are going to have different belief systems, and that is okay if they do not match yours. There is not right and wrong. It is just an opinion. All right, next, Kennedy Berry. I have always had a passion for animals and especially dogs. It is more beneficial to adopt a dog through a rescue or other organization that is involved in saving dogs' lives than to buy a dog from a breeder. I agree in those beliefs by participating in a rescue or other organizations that give dogs another chance to live the life they deserve. And our final school winner, is Skylar Muti. During COVID-19, when events were still happening, I wore a mask during events even though no one else was, and there was no mask mandate. I chose to do this because I cared about the well-being of myself and of others.
Next, we'll bring Miss Michelle Leggett, social worker at Russell Middle School, to the stage to honor our CYCA recipients from Russell.
Good evening. I also have Ms. Amade, one of our assistant principals, representing my principal this evening. So our first district winner is Karis Randall. Karis enjoys helping her fellow students with tutoring and helping them with editing their papers. She helps her family by caring for her brothers and their friends after school. She knows the importance of cheering on her gymnastics teammates. Karis's coach states that she is one of the most motivated and dedicated girls she has ever coached. Karis even taught herself cursive since it is no longer part of the school curriculum. Kason Castle. Kason helps raise funds for the Cystic Fibrosis Great Stride Walk by making cake pops. He volunteers at school assisting teachers, volunteering at open houses, and taking part in WEB to introduce new students to Russell. He also helps collect food for the Harvest of Love food drive. He made Valentine's cards for the elderly living in a retirement home. And now for our school winners. Chloe Luth. Instead of getting presents for Chloe's birthday, she asked for a donation to the local animal shelter and access animal critical care and emergency services. She volunteers there doing whatever task she is given. She is a proud member of the National Junior Honor Society, giving hours of service to various community groups. She is also active in the Saving the World Club, a child-run club dedicated to educating people on climate change. Ariane Barrow. Ariane enjoys helping others and does this by serving meals to military families, going to elementary schools to teach dance and cheer. She is also a volunteer peer coach to children 5 to 10, 2 days a week. Ariane is part of WEB and leads small groups of students as they become acclimated to middle school. And last but not least, Chelsea Vandervoort. Chelsea was voted team captain of her Hot Shots volleyball team. Her coach states her teammates called her an encourager, leader, and positive influence who displays great team spirit. She also helps others by helping her church with packing food for those in need. She has volunteered at kids' school carnivals and is active with WEB.
Thank you. And next, I'd like to introduce Dr. Albert Wiggins, principal at Sabin Middle School, to honor Sabin's winners this evening.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Wiggins. I'm the principal of Sabin Middle School. And our first district winner is Mr. Matthew Cole. Matthew states that I demonstrate strength in my personal values and beliefs because I stand up for what I think is right with technology and helping by removing games and unapproved apps with student devices. Students may often show anger towards me and don't want to be my friend, but I stand strong and persist by doing this. I help students stay focused to receive a better education. Our next district winner is Mr. Silas Marushka. Silas states in Taekwondo, there's a student creed, and part of it says, I will develop respect and self-discipline in order to bring out the best in myself and others. Every time I say that creed, I know it is my duty to follow those words wherever I go.
And next we have, I'm a little shorter than Dr. Wiggins, and next we have Cody Inkler, counselor at Swigert Aerospace Academy, honoring our CYCA recipients from Swigert.
Hi everyone, I am the school counselor, one of the counselors at Swigert, and I have the honor of introducing our school winners. So first up, our district winners is Reina Parra Lopez. Reina says, for community service, my mother and I participate at homeless shelters to donate food or just have a talk with some of the people. Our next district winner is Maya Murray. Maya says, one of my community tasks would be WEB, which stands for Where Everyone Belongs. For WEB, I have my own group of 6th graders for the whole year. We do activities with them, such as going into their science class and teaching them. For our school winners, we have Mia Munoz. Mia says, my dad's friend was the owner of a new business that was focused on selling shakes. I helped to paint, come up with more shake ideas, and would help with events. I would stay after the events and help pick up. And our last school winner is Michael Mirazik. Michael says every student in Taekwondo is required to do some sort of community service. I chose to pick up trash in my neighborhood park as well as cleaning up my old neighborhood playground, my old school playground. Thank you.
And next, we will welcome Selena Pruitt, counselor at Tesla School, to honor the CYCA recipients from Tesla.
Hello, I'm Selena Pruitt, the middle school counselor at Tesla. I'm also a little short. I'd like to welcome our first district winner, Christian Broom. Christian tutors other kids at school and encourages them to make the right decisions in class and around the school. He helps around his house and also spends time with his friends doing kind things. Good job. Now I'd like to welcome our second district winner, Dana Grossman. Dana really likes exploring puzzles and playing chess. Since the beginning of the year, Dana has played chess with her math teacher. When she first started, most of her classmates weren't interested, but now quite a few other students have wanted to learn because of her influence.
And finally, we will welcome Dr. Shayla Parker, principal at West Middle School, for our West honorees this evening.
Good evening. Our counselor, Mr. Finley, and I are very proud to announce West Middle School's 2 district winners. First, Xavier Juarez. There are many homeless people. There are many homeless people who suffer through the outside weather, especially in the winter. To help that, my family and I make up a little care package based on the season, and then we hand them out. And our second district winner, Melanie Enriquez Sanchez. I have participated in WEB, which is a club where 8th graders help 6th graders get settled in the middle school. We help 6th graders with their lockers, classes, and so forth. WEB is kind of a guide for them.
Let's have one more big round of applause for all of our honorees this evening. For me, this ceremony is always such an affirming experience. I am amazed every year that I attend this at the long list of community organizations, neighbors, family members, and many others who benefit from all of the efforts of all of our honorees this evening. We have amazing middle school students in District 11, and I'm thrilled to be part of this opportunity to honor the work that they are doing, often very quietly, to make our city and our community a better place to live. I do need to thank many of our sponsors this evening. I'd like to start with North Colorado Springs Rotary. They are a sponsor of this program, and through their support, cash awards have been given to our recipients every year. Additionally, they serve as judges, and they always state that they are impressed with the quality of our students' applications. We'll also thank Jack Welch and Stan Ames, representatives of the state organization who provide copies of the United States Constitution to all of our student honorees each year. Many of you have noticed Life Touch, and specifically Stephanie Peters here this evening, providing photos from tonight's program. These photos will be sent to each middle school, and we greatly appreciate their financial and professional support. Stephanie also serves on our CYCA committee. Thank you to Stephanie and Life Touch. Our very own District 11 middle schools contribute funding for the additional costs and provide staff to coordinate the students' applications and judging. Thank you for our to our D11 middle schools. Our Colorado Springs School District 11 Superintendent's Office and our D11 Engage Office, that's our volunteers and our community partnerships, they contribute the printing budget and coordination for tonight's events. Our very own amazing D11 Media Services and Production Printing, some of whom you see recording our ceremony. We're also streaming live, I understand, on Facebook. They create the PowerPoint for tonight's presentation and programs. The program will be available to view, and DVDs are available for $5. There'll be a sign up in the lobby if you're interested in that after the show this evening. And we thank our Media Services and Production Printing. And finally, we want to honor and thank the hard work of the Colorado Youth Citizenship Awards Committee. That is Gina Hayden, Sharon Nemeth, Jean Schroeder, Stephanie Peters, Karen Trujillo, Chris Fontenot, and Luann DeCleva. Hours of work go into this presentation this evening. We thank them all for their efforts. At this time, I am going to bring back up the Swigert Choir. I'm going to let them get situated on the bleachers first. Come on up. And then I'd also like to bring up all of tonight's honorees. We'd like you to rejoin us on stage. You can fill in this empty area in the middle. Come on up. You can use either set of stairs. Come on back up. We can double up, make a few rows if we need to. Okay, there's brave ones in the front row. And we'll turn it over to Miss Raquel Vasquez and Miss Cara Iverson to lead us in America the Beautiful with the Swigert Choir.
Can I get starting pitches?